Thank you for joining us on our news desk on QTV. We take a look at stories making headlines in our news. President Edgar Lungu has commissioned the Kalabo Trades Training Institute. The Zambia police recorded a total of 30,648 road traffic accidents in 2019, and Chinese authorities have advised people to stop travel in and out of Wuhan. Another news in detail. President Edgar Lungu has commissioned the Kalabo Trades Training Institute in Kalabo District of Western Province. President Lungu says the construction of the Training Institute is in line with government's promise to take quality and state-of-the-art infrastructure development to all parts of the country. He says the commissioned institute is also part of government's ambitious agenda to increase access to quality education. President Lungu has encouraged management at Kalabo Trades Training Institute to develop courses that are anchored on impacting skills that promote the local industry. Zanis reports that the president has also disclosed government's plans to construct similar trades institutes in all the districts of the country. President Lungu notes that currently construction of similar trade institutes is underway in Porokoso, Sesheke, and Mwense districts. Speaking earlier at the same event, Higher Education Minister Brian Mushimba also held the commissioning of the Kalabo Trades Institute at a legacy project. Dr. Mushimba is happy that government has continued to deliver the expectations of the Zambian people in various sectors of the economy. And Senior Chieftainess Mwanjibkana of the Lozi people of Kalabo District has commended governments for its continued support in infrastructure development. The chieftainess, who spoke through a representative, has cited the construction of the Mongo-Kalabo Road and the Kalabo Trades Institute as some of the notable projects. The commissioned Kalabo Trades Institute, whose construction began in 2011, has been constructed at a total cost of 30 million kwacha by T&H Zambia Construction Company. Justice Minister Given Lubinda has dismissed as rumor-mongering assertions that half of the money released to pay retirees who have been camping at his ministry has gone missing. Mr. Lubinda has advised reputable media houses in the country to resist the temptation of getting into the realm of such rumor-mongering. He states that as Minister of Justice, he does not know anything about the missing amount of money government is said to have released to pay retirees. In an interview with Q News, Mr. Lubinda has explained that he does not therefore want to further this rumor. Mr. Lubinda states that if anyone has any issues to do with the monies for compensation awards, they are free to go to financial officers that deal with such matters. He has, however, disclosed he will on Friday this week hold a media briefing on the issue of retirees that have been camping at his ministry.
I don't know anything about that and wouldn't like to further a rumor. Yeah, I would suggest that if you have any issues to do with the money for compensation award, you go to the official offices that will give you information. You can go to the Ministry of Finance, go to Secretary Treasury and ask how much money was released. They'll give you that information. It's available for the public. Go to them instead of following a rumor. Go to Secretary Treasury, ask them how much did you release and when. And then you go to Ministry of Justice, you go to the chairman of the Compensation and Award Committee and you say, we have this information from Treasury, you received so much, would you like to explain to us which lawyers you gave the money to pay retirees? That's what I would do. I wouldn't go to the minister and say, I heard from a retiree that the ministry was given 2 million kwacha and the money is missing. I wouldn't do that.
The Zambia police recorded a total of 30,648 road traffic accidents in 2019. This is a decrease by 4 road accidents from the 30,652 that were recorded in 2018. Zambia Police Deputy Public Relations Officer Ray Hamonga says of the 30,648 accidents recorded last year, Lusaka Province accounted for the highest number of 16,435 accidents. Mr. Hamonga states that Copperbelt Province was second highest with 5,111, whilst Muchinga Province recorded the least number of accidents of 731. He has told QTV News in a statement that in the same year, a total of 145,984 road traffic offences were also recorded, and that 31,459 kwacha was raised in fines of admission of guilt.
During 2019, 145,984 road traffic offences were recorded, and 44,731,459 kwacha was raised as admission of guilt fine, as compared to 149,879 road traffic offences recorded, where 44,084,661 kwacha was raised as admission of guilt in 2018. Despite the reduction in road traffic accidents by 3,895, the admission of guilt fines has increased by 646,798 kwacha in 2019. The accidents were attributed to human error.
Meanwhile, the police deputy public relations officer says the situation in Chingola, where residents have been rioting over alleged ritual killings, is now under control. He states that residents of Chingola are going about their business as before. Mr. Monga, however, notes that the police is yet to establish the motive of the people that are spreading false information about the situation in Chingola.
I'm sure if you are following the debate surrounding the curfew, the Minister of Justice has issued a clarification on that, it's only the head of state that has the power to impose the curfew. So right as of now, there is no curfew in there, in Chingola. But however, police are patrolling day and night, 24/7. So there's a lot of police presence to ensure that we isolate the citizens from the members of the public. Even the Minister of Home Affairs have also issued a statement clarifying the issues surrounding that issue of the curfew. In short, I'm saying there's no curfew in Angola, except that we have a lot of police presence that are patrolling 24/7.
Lusaka Province Minister Boma Lusambo says he will engage the Ministry of Finance to reduce the disbursement of the equalization funds to councils in Lusaka Province. Mr. Lusambo has noted that the councils in the province have the capacity to generate enough revenue for their daily operations. Speaking when addressing a special meeting to all heads of government departments to unveil the 2020 theme for the province, Mr. Lusambo urged local authorities to explore other sources of income. Mr. Lusambo wants councils not to over-depend on the equalization funds for their smooth operations. He has expressed disappointment that some councils have continued depending on the equalization fund to pay their workers. We have more details in this report.
These are government heads of department attending a special meeting called by Lusaka Province Minister Boma Lusambo, where he unveiled the 2020 theme for the province dubbed Year of Action. During the meeting, the minister said 2020 will not be business as usual, as he expects nothing but service delivery from civil servants. Mr. Lusambo spoke strongly on the need for civil servants to work as a team to attain positive results.
So when they are insulting the president, you're supposed to be worried, because those insults, they are directed on you, that you are not working. It's not the president. They are directed on you, that you are not working. So when you see people from Kalingalinga, people from Kabushi, people from Mpongwe, people from Masaiti, Rufanyama, complaining, don't think they are complaining about the president. They are complaining because you civil servants, you have failed them.
Mr. Lusambo also announced that he will engage the Ministry of Finance to reduce disbursing equalization funds to councils in Lusaka Province.
I expect you, councils in Lusaka, to stand on your own. And I will propose through cabinet to the Minister of Finance, I think, to reduce giving you equalization fund so that you can stand on your own. Because you have gone to sleep. You have gone to sleep knowing that at the end of the day, the central government will come in. You have gone to sleep. And we can't go on like that.
Luangwa District Commissioner Ngoni Moyo says all heads of government departments in the province will work with him in ensuring that the districts are able to attain the development they need.
As you have highlighted, to be able to respect one another so that we can pull in one direction. We are going to take a weight, sir, and we ensure that we work together with all other civil servants in our departments to ensure that there is collaboration and development can flow.
Favorite Kalando, QTV News in Lusaka.
The Center for Trade Policy and Development has commended government for the bold steps taken so far in securing the areas where gold mining is being undertaken in Kasenseli district in Mulunga. CTPD Executive Director Isaac Mwaipopo says recent discoveries of gold in Mulunga, Rufunsa and Petawoke provide an opportunity for government to draft and execute a gold game plan that will benefit the Zambian citizenry. Mr. Mwaipopo says this step has greatly helped in eliminating illegal gold mining activities. Mr. Mwaipopo has noted that securing these places is an important strategic step that culminates in generating the right plan for the gold mining sector. He says the government has also taken the right step through ZCCM Investments Holdings to undertake exploration activities in Mulunga. Mr. Mwaipopo is of the view that it is the guaranteed route that will provide the much-needed information to guide any potential investment. He has further stressed the need for government to handle the process of gold mining in a consultative and transparent manner. The Center for Trade Policy and Development Executive Director has noted that in the case of Mulunga, government needs to engage with the community to help them understand its game plan for the gold mining sector.
We are here on a learning visit with Caritas Zambia. This is Mwinilunga, specifically Kasenseli, and we are here to learn a bit more about gold mining. And from the findings that we have gathered this far, a lot of lessons with regards to activities that have been happening prior to the discovery of gold. First of all, we'd like to commend the government of the Republic of Zambia for the steps that have been taken this far to restore order here in Kasenseli. And secondly, would like to recommend and suggest that for the steps going forward with regards to further explorations that have to be done by institutions like the Zambia Consolidated Copper Mines, there is need to ensure that there's more consultation. There's need to ensure that communities get involved. There's need to explain to the people what exactly is happening so that in an era where the official mining starts taking place, people would be able to clearly know how they can benefit from a resource such as gold. It is undoubtedly known that from the discovery of gold, there's much more that this country can do in terms of creating jobs, poverty alleviation, and many other things.
The Governance Elections Advocacy and Research Service GEARS has maintained that the ruling Patriotic Front do not have the required two-thirds majority for the Constitution Amendment Bill number 10 to pass in Parliament. And GEARS Executive Director McDonald Chipenzi says it is clear that Bill 10 will not be withdrawn from Parliament. Mr. Chipenzi has expressed concern in the manner Justice Minister Given Luwinda responded with regards to the controversial Bill 10. He has told QTV News in a telephone interview that Mr. Luwinda's justification is an indication that Bill 10 won't be withdrawn from Parliament. Mr. Chipenzi has since reaffirmed that his organization and other anti-bill groups will continue to engage members of the public in ensuring that they reject the bill in its current form. He further added that government should realize that the people are not interested in Bill 10 but want it withdrawn. Zambia's renowned Professor Clive Chira has designed and manufactured a bus according to the provisions of Statutory Instrument number 79 of 2016. This is the first ever bus to be manufactured according to the Zambian laws. Under Statutory Instrument number 79, it is a requirement that all imported buses are fitted with belts. Speaking to Zanis in an exclusive interview, Professor Chira disclosed that the bus has been designed according to the country's statutory instrument laws and will be launched on February 6, 2020 in Lusaka. He revealed that the Oviv Mars Runner 16 and 22-seater buses all come with fitted seatbelts and other specifications that meet Zambia's terrain. Professor Chira says he was compelled to manufacture the bus following the issuance of Statutory Instrument number 79 by government. He has explained that his company did consultations and researched on the terrain before designing the bus so as to ensure it meets the demands of the Zambian market. He said his company is ready to receive orders from transporters as its buses have already been certified by reputable institutions. Chilanga District received more 30,000 bags of mealie from Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit DMMU as relief food from mid-last year. To date, authorities have revealed. District Commissioner Edith Mwana says the relief food was distributed to all the areas that were hit by hunger. She revealed that the district has been receiving relief food every after 3 months. Mrs. Moana says the district has been receiving the maize bran for animals. She has since reiterated government's resolve to ensure that no citizens die of hunger in the district due to drought which hit the region in the last farming season. Mrs. Moana says distribution of relief food is a top government priority.
You know that now it's mandatory that every after 2 months we are receiving relief food, unlike the way it was in the past where we have to make a request. So for Chilanga, we've received 3 times from mid last year. So we've received more than 30,000 bags of mealie meal. And the 30,000 we distributed to all the wards in the district. And currently, we again received an allocation in December where we've distributed to 2 wards, and we're still waiting for more mealie meal to come. And apart from mealie meal, we had also received maize bran for animal. So you know that government will try by all means to see to it that people are not left to die with hunger, and also animals. So we are happy that our president is a president that has said he will not leave anyone to die out of hunger. So as a district, I'm happy to say that what we are supposed to receive, we've been receiving, and we are still waiting for more that is supposed to be received, so that we continue distribution.
Sub-Chief Kela of Mbala District in Northern Province is saddened that Kamuzwazi Bridge, which connects his chiefdom to the rest of the district, has been washed away by floods. Sub-Chief Kela's concern is that as a result, his subjects in the area are unable to easily access various socio-economic services offered by government departments. He notes that people who want to reach the town area can only do so using motorbikes, as vehicles cannot be accessed. The sub-chief disclosed the development when he visited Mbala District Commissioner Kedrick Sikombe at his office. And Mr. Sikombe assured the traditional leader that government will work on the washed-away bridge. Government has given 100% bursaries to 30 vulnerable but viable youths in Shiwangandu District to study at Isoka Trades Training Institution in Muchinga Province. Shiwangandu District Commissioner Evelyn Kangwa has urged the youth to utilize the opportunity accorded to them. She further called on them to ensure that they study hard so as to attain a trade and refrain from engaging themselves in immoral behavior. Ms. Kangwa reiterated that being awarded a government bursary is an honor that should not be taken for granted. The district commissioner has since released 1,000 kwacha to cater for the transport cost of the 30 youths to travel from Shiwangandu to Isoka Trades Training Institution. And Shiwangandu District Social Welfare Officer Christosus Mwanza said she looks forward to having more vulnerable youths successfully attaining the necessary skills. Isoka Trades Training Institute was commissioned by President Edgar Lungu on August 10, 2019 and offers 3 courses which comprise power electrical, automotive mechanics and bricklaying. To end the news, we recap on stories making headlines. President Edgar Lungu has commissioned the Kalabo Trades Training Institute, and the Zambia police recorded a total of 30,648 road traffic accidents in 2019. Ends the news. Thank you for watching.